Good morning, students. Today we are going to study about operation on like terms. We can add or subtract like terms. What will be the reason? Think of it like this, that you have 3 pencils and 2 mathematics books. We cannot add 3 pencils and 2 mathematics books because they are not of same kind of objects. Now, if you get another 2 pencils and 1 book, altogether we have 5 pencils and 3 books. Now again, we cannot combine these objects since they are different. Let's understand it by another example. Suppose Rajesh and Prakash are two friends. Rajesh has 3 pencils and Prakash has 5 pencils. How many total pencils they have altogether? They have 3 pencils plus 5 pencils, which is equals to 8 pencils. If it stands for pencils, then the above statement can be written as 3p plus 5p, which is equals to 8p. But we cannot add 3 pencils and 5 balls. We can simply write the sum of 3 pencils and 5 balls as 3 pencil plus 5 balls. So if x stands for pencils and y stands for balls, we can write it as 3x plus 5y. We can say that like terms can be added, but unlike terms cannot be added. Let us illustrate by means of questions from your book. Suppose you are asked to add 3x and 5x. So what will be the first step? In first step, you will write each term in a bracket and you will place an addition sign between them. As there is no sign or plus sign before bracket, then the sign of the bracket will remain unchanged. So you will add 3x and 5x. Now we will find the sum of its numerical coefficient. So when you will add 3 and 5, you will get 8, and then write the answer as a product of this number along with all the literal coefficient. So you have x as a literal coefficient, so your answer is 8x. Now we'll solve d part, and you have to add minus 4y square and 6y square. Again, you will put these like terms in bracket along with addition sign in between them. Now as there is no sign or plus sign, the sign of the bracket will not change. So the bracket sign will remain unchanged. So you will get minus 4y square plus 6y square. Now you will solve the numerical coefficient, and as the numerical coefficient have different sign, so you will subtract 4 from 6. So you will get 2, and now you will write the answer as a product of this number along with all the literal coefficient. So you have only y square, so your answer is 2y square. Now we'll solve question 3. In question 3, it has asked you to subtract like terms. The A part of this question is you have to subtract x from 5x. In order to find the difference of like terms, you have to consider the number to be subtracted. Here you have x, which is to be subtracted. So write it as 5x minus x. Now what you will do, you will change the sign of the term, the expression which is to be subtracted. So you will get 5x, and here you have plus x, so you will change its sign minus x. When you will subtract x from 5x, you will get 4x. Now we'll solve C part. C part of the question says that you have to subtract minus 5a from minus 9a. So the first step is to place each like terms in bracket with minus sign between them. Now as we know that we don't have any sign outside bracket, so the sign will remain same. So you have minus 9a. As we have minus sign before the bracket, then the term with negative sign will change to the positive sign. So this minus 5a will change to plus 5a. Now we will find the difference of the numerical coefficient as the signs are different. So when you will subtract 5 from 9, you will get -4. Now write the answer as a product of this number along with all the literal coefficients. So you have -4a as your answer.